Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back to more turn-based tactical action in Menace, where we're continuing the mission with the B team. These last handful of missions have been particularly fun for me. I've really enjoyed experimenting with these zany new ideas and actually seeing them succeed. They were working to great effect against an enemy that can still be quite threatening. I mean, the pirates are obviously easier for us to deal with now than they were, several operations ago, but still, they can very quickly turn the tide of battle, right? We were in some pretty sticky situations if you think back on these last handful of missions with the enemy having turrets or us jumping into a location that ends up with us fully surrounded, facing off against, the heavy HMG strapped onto a truck. All kinds of crazy situations were, if I do say so myself, quite deftly dealt with, and that just felt so good. And it's great to see y'all in the comments enjoying this, insanity as well. It's fun to experiment with stuff, to see it play out well, but it's also extra fun when I see you guys enjoying some of these ideas and executions as well. We're gonna see if these very same ideas actually work just as well against tougher enemies. Moving forward, we're facing off against the rogue army, right? So we'll see if some of these similar concepts work just as well when the enemy is just that much harder. So as I was saying at the end of the previous session, folks, my thinking is we're going to go ahead and dive on into this rogue army operation on Dice of the Gods. It's been pointed out to me that regardless of which mission I do, these might all disappear before I pick the next one. I said mission, didn't I? I meant operation. But I think I might be misunderstanding or misremembering something. I'm pretty sure the counter on these operations tells you how many operations you can do before the one you're hovering over disappears. So for example, I can do 4 other operations before this one on the backbone disappears. But there are comments that suggest that it's actually how many missions you can do before this operation disappears. So for example, if I were to do these 4 missions at Dice of the Gods within this one operation, this operation would disappear. I don't know, maybe if I'm misremembering or something, but I'm pretty sure this is an operation counter, not a mission counter. It's possible this got patched. It's possible I'm thinking about pre-release as opposed to post-release behavior, or anything's possible. So I guess we'll find out with this. I'm thinking we do Dice of the Gods, take on the rogue army here, and that'll answer the question for me permanently as well, once and for all. If we see this mission, or this operation, I should say, disappear after we complete this operation, well, we'll know that this is actually a mission counter, not an operation counter. You'd think by now this would be something I just know inherently, but I don't know why there's this uncertainty. And if you know for fact, please let me know in the comments, but it'll be too late by then for any of these. Nonetheless, I should also mention I am skipping the bugs. We fought enough bugs recently enough as well. We'll go back to them eventually, I'm sure, but for the time being, you know what? The bugs on Mach, they can stay. They can stay. Before we do dive into this operation, though, I have a bit of housekeeping that needs doing first. It has to do with the OCI upgrades and maybe a bit of hiring and shopping as well. So let's start with the OCI upgrades. I mentioned a bit previously how I would very much like to secure the gravity manipulator. I really enjoy using the gravity manipulator. It is, it can only be used under certain circumstances to maximum effect, but I feel like those will come up frequently enough, especially because of which stage of the overall mission we're at right now. We're going to see larger swarms of enemies. We're going to see them, clumping together just as a result of there being so many of them, and other such things that make the gravity manipulator quite helpful. It has risks as well, but I quite like the gravity manipulator. So I was hoping to gain access to that, not only because I like it, but also because it is quite a cheap OCI upgrade to install. We have plenty of components, and I think we can actually get away with spending some of that money on some of those components, I should say, on the gravity manipulator, if we do gain access to it. And if we don't, we gain access to AI logistics potentially, and that's worth an investment here as well. That's what I'm thinking. And again, I can unlock stuff across the board, but I'm not going to think about those decisions until I have to think about those decisions. And for the time being, I think Zane Beecher Core, we're going to try and secure the gravity manipulator, ideally, and AI logistics as a second pick. Honestly, I'd be happy with either. Frankly, I'd be very happy with either. Maybe AI logistics over gravity manipulators, actually, but we'll see. I'm thinking on this front, though, let's go ahead and pick the auto laser turret. We're more likely to be able to afford it when the time comes. at 150 OCI component cost here. Recovery teams, like I said before, there was that comment that kind of stuck with me, even though it was sort of a couched comment. It did stick with me. Like, ideally, we skill out of needing the recovery teams, and I like that idea, right? So auto laser turret it is, I guess. And next we get access to, wouldn't you know it? And I guess we can pick up the gravity manipulator, right? What I've been talking about. Repair bay 2. I'm just wondering about the I wasn't even considering this previously, but it is not a useless OCI upgrade to get. But no, let's do the gravity manipulator. It's fun, it's cool, it's an off-map ability. We have none of those, and they are fun to use when you can. So let's go ahead and get the gravity manipulator. It's also tremendously cheap to actually install. So that's exactly what we're going to do immediately. Over to, I believe it is an armament. Yeah, of course it is. It's literally a weapon. Where else would it go? And, I like the idea of putting it down here. So, gravity manipulator down over here. 110 components. Go for it. And we're finally... we're finally fully repaired on the TCR and Impetus after how many operations? Nonetheless, it is nice to see it in this state. And since we do have quite a few components left over, I'll be honest, I'm tempted to install a sensor. No, you know what? We're going to hold on to these, and maybe we'll install a sensor too, or if we get, a lot of OCI components in this upcoming operation, maybe we save up and install a second info hub. Because there are still occasions where we don't have full intel on the battlefield. There are still occasions where a bit more information would go a very long way in just helping us prepare for the task at hand. So I have been wondering about trying to secure more intel anyway, and we're close enough that maybe we can get another info hub after the next operation, or maybe within 2 operations time or something. That's something I'm thinking about. Anyway, with this done, let's go ahead and turn our attention now to some shopping. It's been pointed out to me that I might want to pick up the tank gun. I can't believe I missed it. I'll be honest. I can't believe I looked right at it and I didn't think to pick it up. Again, it's a heavy vehicle mod, which means that we can use it under certain circumstances. Y'all have talked about it in the comments. You've reminded me of certain systems. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But it does mean we are able to use this with its 180 hit point damage, 130 armor damage, 150 armor penetration, and a range of 11. Like, this is beastly. Now we do have the where'd it go? We do have the Twin Griffin Dynamics rotary barrel machine gun that we picked up recently as well. But they serve obviously very different purposes, as you can see with the stats, right? They serve very different purposes, and so why not both, I suppose, is what I'm thinking. So I'd like to pick this up. I'd like to pick another light troop carrier up so we can actually utilize our new toys ASAP. Yeah, I was trying to think. I was like, do I want to keep Bog or Exconde in a walker instead? But no, I think we pick these up, and I think we also actually, yes, pick up the crocodile, because good point in the comments again. Wetteroth will probably have a field day with this thing, right? 80 hit point damage, 70 armor damage, 110 armor penetration. He's already got all of his bonuses against large targets, and large targets typically tend to have armor that needs penetrating. So I think this is the right call. The -5 accuracy modifier, gets balanced out to a degree with Wetteroth's bonuses. So I'm thinking we pick this up. Maybe we can use it right away. Maybe we don't like it on Wetteroth ultimately, and we stock it for like Darby joins or something like that. Anyway, 880 trade value is a lot. Let's see if we can actually get there. Right, we're going to dump obviously all of our junk. We're going to go ahead and dump these EMP rifles. I don't think I need a single one. We're going to dump the flamethrowers. I'm not going to use the light chain gun ever again, I don't think. We don't need workshopped RPGs. Thank you very much. What else are we getting rid of over here? There's plenty of junk. Flashbangs, don't need them. Frags, don't need that many, that's for sure. Or potentially don't need any. Let's dump the bundle grenade, because we've got proper AT grenades now, so let's dump the bundle grenade. I can't see us using the Neurodin injector. Increases view range by 2, detection by 2, and accuracy by 15% for 2 turns. Has 2 uses. Actually, that doesn't sound useless. But we don't need 3 pirate trucks, so let's go ahead and get rid of these. I figure we can probably go ahead and get rid of at least 1 of the auto lasers. We don't need 2. We do not need 3 laser lances. Let's go ahead and drop 2 of them. I'm not going to take the M6 CMG with me. And I certainly am not going to take the mounted chain gun with me anytime soon. We're well over. All right, so what do we ungive away? Let's keep let's keep these laser lances because it's easy math. I've spent enough time on this screen. All done, cleaned up a little bit, picked up some good toys. And let's also actually pick up a couple dossier, I think. If I pick up both, I'll want to go ahead and sure, dump these. Get rid of the autocannon. I've basically not used it in like 3 operations or something, and it's worth quite a bit. So sure, let's dump that, and let's go ahead and get rid of some soft armor. Actually, you know what? Soft armor still comes in handy when I feel the squeeze on supply. Oh, right, I got all this junk up over here, the pirate looted PDW. This is why we have timestamps down below, by the way, folks. I probably should have just cut all this out. And we can drop a couple of K-Packs. Sure, we've got much better alternatives. Or let's go ahead and drop the arcs. The arcs feel less useful to me in my playstyle. Anyway, like I said, there's timestamps down below if you want to jump around a little bit, because there's still a bit more work to do over here, especially off the back of these 2 dossier that we're picking up. Nothing else we need right now from the black market. Obviously, this will stick around for the next handful of missions, so if I want to come back in and pick up some new stuff, I can. But for the time being, I think we're good. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab these toys and see what we can do with them. Oh. Oh, that's difficult. Who do I choose? Who do I choose? Orders. It's gonna be Lim. It's gonna. I think I would. It's gonna be Lim. So these are some of the original Marines who we could have chosen as well, as you might recall. And the idea is they're sort of they're in the way back doing other stuff. They're doing like, you know, outreach programs and things like that. But their dossiers have come up, and so if I need to pick them up, if I need to scoop them up, I can. Oh man, if we get Lim in there, we have another person with mobile infantry. He's really good. He's really good. All right, he's got mobile infantry. Return of service fun, especially if you end up too close to the enemy and they decide to chuck a grenade. God, he is a lot of fun. And of course, we've got Achilles as well. Also, very fun. It becomes a matter of like, do I want to get a vehicle first, or do I want to get another infantry squad first? I'm not going to hire both at the same time. We only have 100 authority. I mean, I could hire both. We've done it before. We've got the equipment for it as well. We don't have the promotion points to get them up to speed so quickly. God damn. You know what? This has become a tough choice. It's going to be easy. I was like dead set on picking up infantry going into this screen. Here, you know what? Let's see what the operation looks like. Let's see what the mission looks like and make a call, right? Make an informed decision. And until we feel the need to pick one of these 2 up, let's not rush, right? The only reason I picked up the dossier is because we know we need them anyway. And the only reason I came to this screen is because I wanted to look at the results. I know the pop-up told us what they were, but I wanted to look at the results. I wanted to show you guys the results. He's very cheap to promote as well. Anyway, we'll come back to this once I have more information to make a decision with. We might not even get somebody in for this first mission of this upcoming operation. Enough talk about the upcoming operation. It's time for some action on the upcoming operation. Let's see what it actually entails. Let's see what we have to do, and let's see how, well, over the course of the next handful of episodes, how smoothly we can actually do it. So to the dice of the gods we go. I and my benefactors are most impressed with all your success, Marine. Please apply your sexy green men to what ails us here on dice. Alright. Let's check it out. So, compared to the previous operation, this one is infinitely simpler, right? It just feels so much less chaotic. What are our options to kick things off? Either we can relieve this outpost, hold the outpost for 10 turns, keep the objective control over 80% ideally, make sure no more than 60% of the friendly units are destroyed. I mean, again, that's a secondary objective, just taking a look at what we can or can't do, and destroy less than 3 structures. So probably not going to use the gravity manipulators on this one if I want to try and secure all of the secondary objectives. The reward here is going to be, a rogue army item or vehicle. Immediately compelling. The other option down over here is to delay. So similar core of the mission, 3 skull difficulty instead, and the reward is, wow, 15% reduced supply for the enemy for the rest of the operation. Getting that early is obviously extra valuable. But who knows what this new toy could be. And again, 2 skull versus 3 skull on a mission type that is already quite challenging typically. Okay, fair enough. What comes next, right? If we go down this route, we could do the POW rescue, and that would give us 2 Allied Local Forces infantry units for the final mission. Alright, that could come in handy. Or, we destroy the command post, and then get all units to the evac zone. And reduce... Oh, right. Oh. They're currently impacting my supplies by 10%. So if we were to take on this this raid mission, which is also 3 skull difficulty, we'd have a bit more supply on hand. Okay, fair enough. So if we do delay, this would be our only option. If we do relieve outpost, we'd be able to choose between the two. So right now, relieve outpost feels like the more compelling choice. Nonetheless, after this second mission, we'd either be able to defend outpost. Okay, fair enough. Here again, it looks like we'll get ourselves a rogue army item or vehicle, or alternatively, we'd go in for this search and rescue mission, which gives us a minigun strafing run off-map use in each mission of this operation. At this point in time, it would only be the final mission in the operation, which is another breakthrough. Interesting. Okay, well, lots to think about. I think the right call is relieve outpost for starters, because it gives us the option of our next mission, as opposed to, marrying us to just the one choice. And this would be 2 back-to-back 3 skull difficulty missions. And even though we're doing really good on the, squaddy front, it's only a matter of time before we actually lose a squad leader, right? That's what I figure. So let's go ahead with relieve outpost and see how that looks and feels, and see how the rogue army has evolved between now and the last time we faced him. So with that, I guess we dive on into mission prep. And what do we have here? So we have to make sure that no more than 60% of the friendly units are destroyed. And it looks like there are 3 Dice of the Gods friendly units. I assume they are armed, like soldiers as opposed to civilians here. So that's all well and good. What are we actually up against? We got Laser Walker back there. Conscripts, autocannon team. We've got another Walker down over here. Autocannon, mortar team, infantry, conscripts, Jaegers, machine gun team, and they're going to come infinitely, right? Oh, there's the ATGM team. Okay, fair enough. Knew we'd see it eventually. All right, very well. So a decent amount of infantry, yes, but they're not necessarily going to clump up. Well, I say that, but I think the first mission we ever used a rocket organ in was one where we were defending a zone and the enemy was coming to us, and it was extremely helpful. Let's think about it. Exconde, though, let's see. We send you in with a laser lance and the grenade launcher, or do we send you in with a long barrel tank gun and the grenade launcher? Right, well, what the long barrel tank gun is 180, 130, 150. 180, 130, 150. So yeah, it's definitely more effective. We have the extra ammo on there as well. Range of 11 as opposed to 10. The only downside, I suppose, of the tank gun is the limited uses, right? With the laser lance, as long as we keep it cool, we can keep shooting it. But I think we'll be able to pull this off just fine. So, all right, that's you, Exconde. Let's see how this tank gun feels. Bog, let's get you in there with a light troop carrier of your own. Now let's go ahead and... Hang on. This used to say medium, right? Yeah, this definitely used to say anyway, it doesn't matter. Bog, let's go ahead and give you the Twin Griffin Dynamics Rotary Barrel Machine Gun. I love how much of a mouthful that is. Again, accuracy is irrelevant here, right? His accuracy's gotten better over time, but nonetheless, accuracy is irrelevant over here. You're shooting 30 rounds downrange to cause just a ton of anything to the enemy. So let's go ahead and pop that on there. And I don't think we need anything else over here. Let's go ahead and get you... Well, we'll see what the supply situation ends up as, I guess. Now, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. We don't have a taxi anymore. Because we're taking heavy weapons, we are no longer able to... you can see right here, it says, mounting this weapon removes any given transport capability. I'm okay with that in this mission, especially because we're trying to hold our ground, right? We're not trying to move forward. We're not trying to get in the enemy's face, so on and so forth. So I'm fine with losing that capability. However, in the long run, this is maybe an argument to pick up Achilles sooner rather than later, so that we have people out there with these heavy weapons while still having kind of mobile infantry capabilities. The other half of the mobile infantry, which is the mobile part, right? So just putting that thought out there and stating that I am well aware of the capabilities we're sacrificing by popping these heavy vehicles on, but I think it makes sense to, given the task at hand. But sure, let's go ahead and add Bog to the mission, and we'll have to do a bit of math over here, obviously, and see if we remove maybe some of these accessories or something. But tech, we can definitely drop your count down, and I think tech makes sense for a mission like this, because we'll have that minigun suppressing the enemy, preventing their approach, right, slowing them down. So that makes sense. Carta, let's maybe go ahead and remove you from this mission, give you some rest. Wetteroth, you can come in, and maybe we give you the crocodile. I know I picked it up for him. I reserve the right to change my mind, obviously. The weapon is useful. It's going to be valuable down the line in somebody's hands anyway. I'm just wondering now if it is his in this mission, if it's his in some upcoming mission, or if it's somebody else's, down the line. The armor damage and hit point damage is significantly lower. Since this is the first mission against the Rogue Army in some time, I'm going to stick with the RPG for now. Just because of the bit of familiarity there. How else do we want to switch things up, though? Pike, we sending you in? We're sending you in. Let's go ahead and drop your squatty count, though. And what I'm thinking is we take it right down to 2 to make room for Sachin. And how do we adjust you, buddy? Or do we adjust something else? I don't think we need the jet suit. Let's throw you in... Let's throw you in the small arms protective plating instead. Brings us just that much closer. The veteran scavenger suit is quite nice. Armor of 50, armor durability of 40. Sacrifice a little for just 18. 18 supply, I mean? I don't know. See, this is where that 10% missing supply feels extremely impactful, right? I don't think I can drop both of these. I don't think it makes sense to drop the grenade launcher because it is very very helpful against infantry is what I'm thinking. I could drop a couple of squaddies over here. I could drop a couple of squaddies over here, I suppose. Focus on that RPG use. Let's see if I drop one. We get real close. These have been so effective, it feels a shame to drop it, but maybe we should. Wondering if there's anything else I'd take instead. Or if I just drop another squatty here. Trying to find the most effective way to get us below the number. All right, let's go ahead and drop a squatty here. I don't want to overthink it. Oh, you know what we should have done is we should have dropped this. What am I thinking? Got so gung-ho about these jet suits, I forgot how many of them I'd equipped. Let's put you in a veteran scav suit over here, I think. And actually, that gives us a bit more supply to play with, which means we can go ahead and, sure, take some mine launchers. Boom, right on the money. Love it. Now, let's figure out deployment. I'm thinking, Wetteroth, with your Vanguard deployment, you can pop right on over here and rush to what I assume is a tower. Secure this spot, get eyes on the enemy, and start causing them trouble. That feels good to me. Otherwise, I think Pike. I'm trying to wonder if I give Tech some rest, actually. We're taking pretty much everybody on this mission except for Carter, right? So I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Machine gun, that minigun, sorry, does do a lot of work though, is the thing. You know what? Let's give him some rest. Let's give him some rest. I think we'll be fine. Sachin, you are going to come up here. Beeline. Pike, you know what? Let's put you back in the jet suit. And Sachin, let's put you in the jet suit as well. Swap the AT grenade for the disposable AT launcher. That's just a bit more mobility. I could either do this or I could do this, I suppose. We have a bit more left over, but yeah, let's do this. I don't think he needs mobility as much as he needs the anti-armor capabilities. Sure. So Sachin, you're rolling up this way. Got some heavy infantry there. Your laser rifle is going to be essential. There are some walkers up there and some walkers over here as well. And for that, I think my solution is actually going to be a little unconventional. Esconde, I'm going to send you all the way out to here to like roll up this way and intercept these guys as they push in. That should allow me to shut down enemy artillery. It should allow me to hit their walkers from behind and stuff like that. So I like the idea of all that. And then Bog, you're going to post up over here as well. Or actually, you know what? We're going to post you up over here. You're going to roll up this way, and you're going to keep all this stuff suppressed. And that's why we don't need tech, because we got the Twin Griffin Dynamics rotary barrel machine gun. You could lay down some mines and stuff as well. Yeah, sure. This feels compelling. Again, trying something a little different over here, having a bit of fun with our overall approach. I suppose I could maybe add a squaddy over here to Pike because we removed tech from the mission. Everybody else is looking good. Everybody else is feeling good. I'm not going to add any other accessories anywhere. Not missing anything important. Again, I guess we could drop the high cap because we only have 3 squaddies here. Right, we could pop down to a carbine, and that does give us room to do nothing. So you know what? Screw it. Let's keep the high cap. And with that, folks, to the battlefield we go.
7 trumpets, 7 bowls, now 7 missions of my wrath. Thank you for this vote of confidence, Major.
That's fun. I've been talking about how so many of them have been talking about 10 missions, and then here we get the call out on 7 instead. All right. First things first. Let's get eyes on the prize, right? Oh, are we serious? We deployed as far forward as we could, but not far enough to get into this tower right away. It seems, unfortunately, but that's fine. I think it just makes sense to roll up to here, not take a knee, and just see what we can see. This party started. Yep, again, not taking a knee. Oh, right, and I should have checked. It looks like we do have... Yeah, this is armed friendlies. Just the one? No, okay, the rest must be over here, tucked away. Okay, who do we roll up next? I guess one thing I could have done... Oh, no, right, we're carrying heavies. I was going to say one thing I could have done is used him to transport these guys a bit closer, a bit faster, but no, we're using heavy weapons, so not an option. I'm actually going to go ahead and move Sachin first.
Moving.
There we go. They're going to take up one of the towers, fair enough. Pike, typically I'll want to move you last. Over here, Exconde. Look at that thing. Goddamn. Alright, I'm very excited for this. Roll you up. I gotta keep in mind that this is 60 action points to shoot. And only 9 uses, so... Gotta keep that in mind. And that's with the extra uses, eh? Wild. Just slowly creeping up for now, because if I get spotted, I want to make sure I can back up. There are enemy threats to armor. And I want to make sure I get the first shot off, right? We're looking good, though. Not spotted or anything. Good. These guys are going to take that tower. Fair enough. Bog, let's roll you up to... here for starters. Again, he can at least shoot for 40 action points. So we've got the regular salvo. And then we've got the strafing. Wide sweep. Firing a hail of bullets, strafing adjacent tiles. Builds up heat, reduces accuracy. 1 times 80. 80 rounds? Holy. Alright. That'll definitely see some action, I think. Pop you up to there. Pike. Yeah, let's get you all the way. I was like, do we take command and try and move up a little bit faster? And the answer there was no. Maybe I should have used the jet suit, though. Alright, here they come. Wateroth in here. And we'll be able to fire the K-Pack to get rid of the Jaegers. That sounds good to me. Yeah, let's get you in there. See what else we can see. And the answer is a lot. Heavy infantry back there. Fair enough, but we're focused right now on these Jaegers. K-Pack should do the job. There it is. Nice and easy. And we're hidden once more. Beauty. These guys are going to come closer and spot us pretty much right away, though, I imagine. Yep. But our allies getting into a decent position to either do some damage or eat a bunch of shots. Either way, be of some use. I'm wondering... range on this isn't amazing. These guys will roll up a little bit, but not all the way or anything, so... Bog, let's move you first. Up to here in case something is hiding there for us to shoot at. Answer is no. So up to here. The mountain will block line of sight. Just gotta keep that in mind. Let's prepare to... oh, crap. Who was that? And was that actually from this side of the mountains? Because that means Bog's gonna come in handy real soon. Sachin. Rush up. Fast as you can. Maybe we get into this tower over here. Oh, that's enemy artillery, isn't it? Yep. No. Oh no, how could they get so lucky? That's not the shot I expected our allies to eat there. Not at all. Let's go ahead and jump up, I guess. Move this far, we can jump that far. Let's go ahead and jump up, get into position, and just hopefully get to work that much faster. Of course, we end a little to the side here. Creep up this way, sure. These guys are going to roll up. Not going to get close enough to cause us trouble this turn. And Exconde. Pull you up to here. Make sure you can still shoot.
Enemy weapons team.
Grenade launcher it is.
Weapons team fell.
Problem solved. And just keep on creeping up. The enemy knows we're there. Fair enough. And those guys have set up as well. More heavies. This is actually a little nerve-wracking. And a great opportunity, actually, to use the gravity manipulator. However, if we do want to try and secure the secondary objective, destroy less than 3 structures, this is not the place to use this thing. Geez. How do I want to roll here? Obviously, Wetteroth is in a bit of trouble. I think he needs to go first. I think he pops shots up over here, tries to get these conscripts suppressed, pinned if we're lucky. He's not going to be able to punch through the heavy infantry armor, and Sachin is not going to be able to close the gap immediately. Bog? Oh, you know what? Roll up to here. Loose a salvo. Stop these guys from potentially using their RPG. Yeah, that might be the right call. And then Wetteroth goes afterwards to do what I was saying, you know, suppress or pin these guys down. These guys might still be able to use their RPG, so that means there are 2 potential RPG shots hitting this tower this round. So if we can shut one of those down, I think that's the right call. Pull up to here. That'll be more than close enough to fire the guns. Yeah, let's do it. Hopefully get these guys pinned. Again, not looking for accuracy here. I'd say that worked. Roll on up just a little bit further. Damn. The hell out of there. I swear we're gonna fail the secondary objective just because the AI is gonna do some goofy but heroic stuff. Let's put it that way. Goofy but heroic. Do I want to try and get these guys suppressed? These guys have already done their turn. Or actually, you know what? I should hit these guys. Yeah. No doubt about it. Shut that nonsense down. Hopefully. We got them fleeing. I was hoping to eliminate them completely, but I'll take having them flee instead. And then let's go ahead and fire our second salvo, I guess. Up here. Sachin will roll up and take care of these guys, hopefully next turn. Wetteroth will take care of these guys. These guys will be a bit of trouble. I think I just have to accept that. Yep. That was not very good shooting, I'll be honest. Only suppressed, only 2 of them killed. Ooh. Yeah, they're hiding behind that mountain with an autocannon. Did a bit of damage to our armor there. These guys continue to put their lives at risk. Am I close enough to take command? You know what I could do? I could probably get Sachin up to there, take command, and then get ready to hit these guys this round as opposed to waiting for the next round. Because I don't know... Can I roll up to here? No. I can't roll up to here and take command of Wetteroth, unfortunately. And the grenade launcher cannot fire that far. Though if I jump up to here... Grenade launcher with a range of... What was it again? 8. Just shy of these guys, but I could hit these guys. Getting Sachin up here to take care of these guys frees Bog up to take care of the, what I assume is an autocannon up there. That's the consideration here. So yeah, sure, let's do that. Let's actually go ahead and take command first.
Ready on my signal.
And go ahead and roll up to here.
On task.
Enemy artillery. You're kidding me. How are they getting so lucky? Are you for real? I don't think I've ever seen that in all my time playing. That amount of luck. Alright, Sachin. Let's roll you up to here first.
Further together.
And yeah, let's try and take care of these guys. take it. One step further. I will not be taking a knee, because I imagine I'll very quickly have to move up to try and chase these guys down. So, yeah, stay standing.
Freedom or death!
Yeah. Unfortunately, they're choosing not to flee. Wavering and firing away, but that's okay. I really can't believe we took a direct hit from enemy artillery like that. Anyway, it is what it is. Ex-Conde, let's roll you up to here.
Into the eye of it.
Move cautiously. Alright, we've been seen. I'm going to go ahead and roll back, just in case the thing that's seeing us is able to actually kill us. Doesn't hide us, unfortunately. But I'll stay put back here. Just for that extra distance, I'll take it. More conscripts out here.
If you chum,
There's the walker. Fair enough.
the enemy!
And here we go. They're going to roll up. They're probably going to stay in cover over here, and they're going to open fire at Lederoth. Predictable.
Got targets here!
Oh, it's getting scary.
Classic weapons team.
This is getting very scary.
At your service.
Alright, could roll up to here. Ideally, I can spot the autocannon up there. Again, I assume it's an autocannon. And I can pin that and this. If not, then I can pin these guys and these guys, I suppose. We're going to take a second shot from an RPG. It will damage but not destroy the watchtower, so there's that. This is scary for these guys. It's terrifying for these guys, actually. But I think this is the logical first move. Now let's go for it. Nothing seen there. That's fine. Nah, stick to the original plan. Almost killed him. These guys are going to pin through... or actually, maybe I do this. They're already suppressed up here. Maybe if I fire up over here, I hope to get lucky with adjacency. Maybe even get lucky with where the target actually is. They've got to be here. They can't be on that side of the mountain because they hit us down here. Sure. What's life without risks, right? Let's go for it.
Tell command we'll get
Don't know if that did anything.
Have no fear.
Suppressed over here as long as they don't end up pinned. Good stuff. These guys are going to pop shots. Well done. Actually quite effective. Oh, finish these guys off. Fair enough. Got them wavering, so I don't mind that. Yeah, it's going to be trouble. Sachin? Gotta get up to here before you can shoot. That obviously leaves him exposed. Don't love that.
I'm bushwhacked!
Lederoth. Feel like we should get the hell out of here.
Sir,
Could rally, I think. Get him shooting just that little bit better. Rally him. Take command of Sachin.
ready on my signal.
And see what that does for us. Oh, they're pulling back to the side there.
At your service.
Sachin. If I pull you up to here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And that's all we need? Yeah. Again, leaves us exposed. But if we get these guys fleeing because these guys have taken enough damage, I might actually remain hidden. And with 72 action points on the other side of this move, I've got 2 salvos in me. So let's go for it. It's spotted. Open fire. Oh, that low accuracy is killing me.
Anchoring.
Again. Damn. That cover, them deployed, it's all,
Accelerate. Accelerate them to death.
unsurprisingly, not working out in my favor. Lederoth. Finish these guys off, maybe? RPG can shoot how far? Not far enough. Let's hit these guys. Maybe it'll get these guys to waver. Let's start with these guys. There we go.
They're suppressed!
And I'm wondering if I step out of the tower. Because these guys hit us with one more RPG. And we're in a lot of trouble. Laser walkers, eh? That could spell trouble too, but I can hit them before they can hit me if I stay in this tower. Motivation to stay in there. Alright. Fire here. Stay put. Got them fleeing. And hopefully they'll actually break, because they're, I mean, basically dead.
I go last because God is always first.
Roll up to here. Grenade launcher. Cap these guys off, I think. Just shy of being able to hit these guys. But yeah, let's cap these guys off, I think. Someone's able to see me from in here, which worries me a bit. But I'll take it. Damn it.
Pray for my aim.
So wide. Bit more damage to armor, but we're okay. You guys can get set up. Oh, jeez. Are you kidding me? I've never been this unlucky with enemy artillery.
Movement! At your service!
I've never been this unlucky with enemy artillery. Alright, they got something very scary up there that's gonna cause a lot of hurt to Bog. That was a surprise. Just this tiny little blind spot is causing us so much pain. But hey, that worked out nicely. Take a step forward, I could hit these guys. Try rushing in this direction to try and cause some trouble there, but there's an autocannon there, right? So I can't just, like, stick my neck out that way. I say we step forward. Take a knee for whatever protection that gives us. And fire our way up here. Not even suppression. Damn. At least we're hidden, though. Don't focus on these guys. Hit these guys. Come on. Second salvo? Or is that both of them? God damn it. Alright, Wetteroth. RPG still too far away. God damn, we're in so much trouble. Suppose I could open fire up there. Or I could wait for these guys to come a little bit closer. Let's do that instead.
Sir!
Let's do that instead. Alright, I'm gonna take a chance here. We're gonna take a huge chance here. Pike, it's time to lead from the front here, buddy. Jetpack up. See what's out there. And hit at least some of it with a grenade launcher.
Grenade out!
Got him suppressed.
Sit rep. We've got KIA.
Lost a squatty, but got this thing forced to move and forced to focus on Pike instead of Bog. Good shooting down here.
Right out.
Wetteroth? No, it's not your turn. Skonde?
God wills.
Send you up to here. These guys with the grenade launcher. Nice. Got these guys wavering. That's good. Keep rolling up. Gonna get spotted. Oh, actually, no, because we eliminated these guys. Shifts their line of sight. Keep rolling up this way. We know there's some walkers up here, right? So I want to make sure I hit them ASAP. Cool, we're halfway there. What are you going to do? Pull back?
It's about time, mate.
We bought Bog some time there. We bought Bog some time there for sure. Weatheroth, what to do, buddy? Open fire over here. Those guys are too far away. I haven't come close, so nothing I can do about it. Open fire over here. Again? Again. I got them. I got them pinned. Damn. It's okay. Got more targets rolling up.
Movement.
My God, if I didn't care about this secondary objective, gravity manipulator over here would do so much. We seriously got another direct hit. Didn't lose a squaddy that time, but that was another. What the hell's going on?
Got targets here.
That's really worrying. But that's reassuring. Those guys pulling back to the side there.
Enemy weapons deep.
That was another direct hit. Our armor saved us there. Jeez. At this point, I think I might just eat this secondary objective.
At your service.
They're so clumped up. Can I drop this somewhere where we won't destroy structures? No. God damn it. But like, look at this.
Yeah.
Getting Bog out of here is also a consideration. Ooh. We're in so much trouble from so many directions. Okay, I think Weatheroth, we start with you. And we try and hurt these guys to try and scare some of these guys off. If I'm lucky, these guys will support over here, and we'll get a fair bit done. Yeah. Now, who's going to take the most hurt? Up over here, excellent accuracy. Let's do that. Okay. Got them fleeing. Good accuracy up there. Medium accuracy there. So, alright, we hit these guys, and again, hope that it causes a bit of fleeing action up over there. Nice. I was holding my breath. This is gonna hurt.
Losing man.
Pike's on his own.
At your service.
Bog. Can we? Like, we gotta get Pike out of here anyway, right? But do I do that first, I guess, is the question? Jumping behind cover. Roll back to there, or do we jump? From where I'm standing, if I step forward, I could hit somebody with a grenade launcher. Alright. Pop back to here. Overshoot, but at least you're hidden. And grenade launcher. You know what? Maybe this worked out for the better. Sure, let's hit these guys. See if we can get these guys to flee.
Grenade out.
Of course we shoot wide. All good. Gonna happen every once in a while. Good stuff.
We should go.
Second salvo. Sure. Why not? Sachin, buddy. Do me a favor and finish something off, maybe? Or do we start with Bog, actually? Fire up over here. Trying to get Bog in his safety is one of my concerns right now. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lay some mines. Like this. And we're gonna pull them back to here. And hope that as these guys approach, they hit some of this nonsense and get in trouble. Because we can get back to relative safety over here. And take some shots, yeah. They're trying to take the tower down is the thing. And they're gonna pop smoke. Fair enough.
At your service.
Fair enough, fair enough. Ex-Conde. Roll up to here. And hit this thing. And hope for the best. Back armor hits registering. If this scores, despite not being able to see what we're shooting at, I will be very happy. Sounds like that scored.
I will cleanse.
Yeah, that felt really good, I'm not gonna lie. That felt really good. Blind firing into the distance and just triggering all that wavering and fleeing, hearing that explosion, that felt very good. Especially given all the pressure we've been under. Do I creep forward? Or do I stay steady? I say we stay steady. Fire over here. Get these guys fleeing. I was hoping to hurt these guys' morale as well, but no such luck. Let's go ahead and vent. What a nice clump. Here comes the enemy artillery.
Up for.
What a joke.
Hurry! Jigme taking losses.
We've taken a lot of hurt.
Got targets here.
I don't know if the med bays are going to be able to keep up with this.
At your service.
Touching. Get rid of this thing. Enemy artillery keeps coming at us like it's been doing. We're kind of screwed up over here. Yeah, let's go ahead
Service.
and take care of this thing first. Hopefully. Not great. Fire away with laser rifle. Could have used a bit more. Thank God, I thought that was going to return the favor. These guys are coming in with a bundle grenade or something, aren't they? Nope, we're good. Nice, got these guys wavering.
Good job.
Gonna have to move, that smoke is effective.
Right out.
Wetteroth. Just out of reach of the RPG, but I think it's time for us to step out.
Breaking trail.
This thing's gonna fall. Go ahead and step up to here. Stay hidden. And eliminate the threat. Nice. Got these guys fleeing. We're still quite clumped up, so enemy artillery is still a worrying factor. Don't get in there, please.
Yeah.
Don't be stupid. That is the downside of taking up this spot. If I could roll up to there, I could strafe. Alright, let's try this. Let's go ahead and start with Ex-Conde. Hit these guys, I think. Beautiful. They're pinned, I think, not eliminated. And I could drop some grenades up there as well. Sounds like at least one square kill. And then let's go ahead and roll up. I want to be in a position where I think if Excande moves first next turn, he's able to take these guys out. We're in trouble here. I've taken a risk, knowingly. But hopefully we'll survive it. Too far away to take command. Too far away to hit him with grenades. So I wonder if we take command of Bog, basically. I could take command of Sachin instead. Or I could move up and pop 2 shots with a grenade launcher. Yeah, sure, let's do it. One here. Beautifully done. And one here.
Grenade out.
Good stuff.
Forget about me.
Bog. Gonna roll you up to here. And open fire, pin these guys down.
Try and test my faith.
I knew that was going to be trouble. I think that's an ATGM. This thing's pulling back a little bit. Don't mind that. I do mind that. Coming a bit closer. But not close enough. Step up to there. Pop a couple shots. Pop 1 shot, to be specific. But it could be a very good shot, and it could get all these guys breaking. Other option is, of course, to go in and, yeah, finally strafe. But that autocannon over here can hit us. If I eliminate these guys, will Sachin end up hidden? That's the question. And I guess the answer we'll find out. You guys have all been eliminated? Oh, this feels so wasteful. Screw it.
Okay.
Step up. The temptation is strong. But no. Take a knee. And hope this works out. Decent bit of damage. Decent bit of damage, okay. These guys gonna cause him some trouble? Yeah, beautiful. Oh, look at that. Got a lot of them fleeing. Got some wavering up there. Beautiful stuff. Sachin? No.
Major.
Go ahead and take command of Wetteroth.
Ready on my signal.
And grenade launcher. I've left this trouble to my side here. I've made a mistake. Wasn't paying attention. And that's gonna hurt.
Hostile eliminated.
Right now. Wow. You know what? we got so lucky there. God is both with and against us in this mission. Because these guys have not been so lucky. Truly protected. Excande. Got a guardian angel. Yeah, let's do what I was originally intending to do, which is roll up to here and drop this over here. Beautiful. And keep rolling up. This flanking maneuver has actually worked out quite nicely. It's been slow and steady, but it has eliminated quite a few threats. It's drawn the enemy back, and of course it did eliminate this up over here with a beautiful shot. So, feel pretty good about this move.
You are but lost,
Oh,
brothers and
am I about to regret it?
At your service.
Almost. That's scary. All right. There's something back there I do not like.
Right out.
Butter off. I want you to shoot up over here. Make sure these guys aren't able to get any shots off. Yeah, there we go. Just wanted to get them fleeing.
At your service.
Sachin, buddy. What to do with you? Not enough armor damage up there, I don't think. Do I pull back and try to take this thing out? Nah, I can't possibly get enough capturing done in the number of rounds left, right? So we leave that be. Stand you up. Step forward. Open fire. I just needed a little bit more, right? And let's do it again, I think. There we go. Beautiful.
Enemy hardware biff.
Indeed. Is there stuff rolling up? And if there is, do I just wait for it to come to me? I think so. Could roll up a little bit. Maybe see it a little bit sooner, right? And then pin them down when they're up there. But for the time being, fire away here. Yeah, again, if that gets somebody back there fleeing, then I'm all for it. I can actually put down some mines, potentially. Not worth it. The enemy's not going to get that close. We'll leave you be. Wow. We've been getting very lucky.
You are but lost, brothers and sisters.
And again, they spawn infinitely, right? They're going to keep rolling out. They're going to keep causing us trouble.
At your service.
Truly is a little scary, Esconde's current position. He's been getting lucky, right? We have not triggered the ERA. It's just been pure luck. But that's going to run out eventually, for sure. It has to.
At your service.
Maybe we start here. Low accuracy. Dang. Oh, you know what? Here. Accuracy doesn't matter. Got them pinned. Do I get these guys pinned as well? Let's go for it. Grenades? Yep. No. Setup.
At your service.
Alright. Not too shabby. Trying to see where I can pull back to while still, Oh, you know what? Here. Why would I not? Let's hopefully actually do some work here, though.
Enemy weapons team.
You missed. Cool. Okay. And rolled right into an anti-tank grenade. Okay. 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 Don't love this. I guess we roll right back. At least we got them fleeing. This is not great. We're in a lot of trouble. Wow. We engaged the area that time. It's like I could tell it was coming, you know?
At your service.
What the hell do we do here, man?
Measure.
I think we take a chance. Jump up to here, let's go. Overshoot.
More hostiles.
It is what it is. Grenade launcher up here. Let's go for it.
Grenade out.
Bit of work, not enough. Pike's down.
Service.
Went down a hero, though. Went down like a hero.
Right out.
Sachin. We gotta rescue. Let's go.
Seeking cover. It's about time, mate.
Wateroth. Stand you up, take a step forward. Actually, take two.
Turning the hunt.
And RPG this thing. Nice. Should have done that sooner, honestly.
Keep fighting.
Don't you dare. Swear to God, if one of these, like, half, like, wrecked teams managed to eliminate Xconda, I'd be very upset. What I'm really annoyed about, though, is, of all the secondary objectives to fail, we failed this one. The one that could most easily have been avoided. And we've taken so many losses that we could have prevented by using the gravity manipulator and simply accepting the destruction of 3 structures. But it is what it is. I'm gonna roll up to here. I'm gonna roll up to here. And I'm gonna open fire in the hopes of getting these guys to give up on the fighting. But we're in a position to obviously pick Pike up. Do I take a knee? Yeah. Fire away. Nice. Got them all fleeing.
Yes. Digby. Yes.
Good stuff. Yeah. Go ahead, apply some pressure. Wonder if I roll up to here. Can I?
Through me.
Yes, I can. That thing's basically wrecked. Barely managing to hang on to life, but that's a good hit. God, that was satisfying. Still getting lucky over here. It's crazy how lucky we've been getting up over there. Again, that's the ATGM firing, I think, so fair enough, but take what I can get. Fire up here. So few of us. And again. Bog's gonna be the one that pins these guys down, really.
Target.
As promised. There you go.
We should fall back.
These guys break. Wow. We are done. Go and pick Pike up. And call it a day. Man. That was rough. That was rough. I think that was a little bit of overconfidence on display there. What could I have done differently? I mean, you know, Pike did not have to come up here. I guess it felt like Xconde's luck was going to run out, you know? And I know that's not how this stuff works, obviously, but if I'm thinking about the situation at hand, Pike's lost so many people. He did an excellent job saving Bog's life, right? If Pike hadn't done this, Bog would have been dead. Again. Almost certainly. Right when that auto laser showed up, we were in trouble. Took a decent bit of damage, and that's going to stick with us for the rest of this operation, right? We're going to have to swap him onto a walker, or otherwise use him as artillery instead or something, but nonetheless, like, we were in trouble here. So Pike had to jump in, and he did very well. He did very well up here. And we did well from back here as well. There was this last rush. I don't know. I figured, oh, you know, we pulled it off over here. We're going to pull it off again over here. But, nah, we jumped into the lion's den and paid the price for it. Got bit. But it's okay. You know, he, again, went out like a champ. We managed to patch him up. He's going to get some rest. He's going to be back in action in no time, right? He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I enjoyed the flanking maneuver from Excande. We relied a little bit on luck at the end there, but my goodness, did he do a lot of work, right? He came up from this side. I think he pulled a lot of pressure away from the rest of the team. And again, pinged some vital targets, right? Did a lot of damage in a lot of essential places. So that's been good, right? Eliminated these guys, did this thing, a lot of good stuff there. But here, man, we got so unlucky. And I hate blaming luck, right? But let's be real, that's what it was. I have never, in all my hours of playing this game, never seen enemy artillery hit again and again and again. We took so many direct hits on Wetteroth. We lost how many squaddies? I think all but one of those losses is because of artillery. I've never seen that. And then, when he wasn't getting hit, the people around him were getting hit, right? We had this one lost allied unit. If I recall correctly, most of the damage they took was because of enemy artillery. Right, so that was rough. I can't recall, Sachin, how you lost your people. I think one of them was also an artillery hit. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. And I think the first thing enemy artillery did was actually eliminate some of our cover over here as well. So just like, you know, good on them, I guess. Well done. But holy, that was rough. This could have and probably should have been a fair bit smoother. This move was very cocky. Didn't need to happen. Paid the price for it. But I don't know if I would have done anything differently. Right, because we did do a bit of damage, and maybe it's the difference that that was made. Nonetheless, Sachin, buddy. Wrap these guys up and let's call it a mission. You know, saving Pike, popping shots, getting some revenge. Looking at mission debrief. Got ourselves an autocannon to sell off. Fair enough. This upsets me so much. We could have. I didn't know how likely it was that we're gonna 5-star this operation, but this, you know, puts us on the back foot right off the bat. Nonetheless, we have secured an autocannon. Okay, not the best piece of kit. We got ourselves another RPG. Fair enough. We got ourselves another walker. All right. Some decent armor out there. Okay, nothing too spectacular. Ah, man. This one hurt. But let's see just how much. You know what? All things considered, not too bad. We lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 squaddies. Managed to recover 8 of them. That's not bad. That's not bad. Damn. Pike, you're out for two missions. I think that'll be okay. We'll have to manage without you. We'll make do. We might have to swap this vehicle out as well. We'll see. Rogue Army doesn't mess around, right? We made a couple of, I'll call them bad calls, but they were born from overconfidence. Putting Bog to the side there, jumping Pike in. It is what it is. But lesson learned. Put my hand on the stove. Got burned. We'll course correct. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Folks, I hope you enjoyed that mission. Sets the stage a little bit for what's ahead of us, I think, and really does it really does indicate, like, yeah, okay, we're not home free. I can't just goof around. I still gotta respect the I gotta still respect when the bullets start to fly, right? But folks, like I said, I hope you enjoyed that session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a very big difference in just letting me know what people are enjoying on the channel, letting me know what I should do more or less of, and how I should go about doing it. Let me know especially who you think we should recruit. We just lost Pike. We didn't lose him, but he's down, you know, for a couple missions. We get Lim in. Do we get lemon? Maybe we do. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. I'll mull over it over the weekend and have to make a call. But folks, apart from that, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.